Life is a journey of continuous learning. We learn from successes, but we often learn even more from our mistakes. Looking back, I see moments where different choices could have led to a smoother path. This isn't about dwelling on regrets, but rather extracting wisdom from experience. Reflecting on our past mistakes provides valuable lessons for the future. By understanding where we went wrong, we can make better decisions today. It's about growth, not guilt. Each misstep in retrospect reveals an opportunity for improvement. It's never too late to learn and apply those lessons. The past shapes us, but it doesn't define us. We have the power to choose a different path forward, informed by the wisdom gained from our experiences. One of my biggest regrets is not focusing on career development early on. I drifted through my late teens and early 20s taking odd jobs with no real direction. I lacked the foresight to identify a fulfilling career path and pursue it with purpose. This lack of direction cost me valuable time and potential. Instead of building skills and gaining experience in a specific field, I floundered, unsure of my place in the professional world. The years I spent drifting felt unproductive, leaving me feeling behind my peers who had clear goals. It was a mistake born of youthful naivete and a lack of guidance. I didn't understand the importance of setting career goals and actively working towards them. I assumed things would simply fall into place, but without a plan, they rarely do. Time, once spent, is gone forever. This realization hits harder with each passing year. Looking back, I see so much time squandered on trivial pursuits. Hours spent on video games, aimless socializing, and unproductive activities could have been invested in personal growth. Of course, downtime and leisure are essential, but I let these diversions consume me, distracting me from pursuing my passions and developing valuable skills. This wasn't about becoming a workaholic, but rather finding a balance between work and play that tilted more towards meaningful engagement. The regret isn't about missing out on fun, but rather the missed opportunities for learning, growth, and pursuing passions that could have enriched my life in the long run. Time once wasted can never be recovered, making it a precious resource we must learn to utilize wisely. Youthful exuberance often comes with a sense of financial invincibility. We feel invincible as if consequences are for others. I fell into this trap, making impulsive purchases and failing to grasp the concept of saving and investing. One particularly glaring mistake was buying a brand new car shortly after graduating. The allure of a shiny new vehicle blinded me to the long-term financial implications. The monthly payments, insurance, and depreciation became a heavy burden, limiting my financial freedom and flexibility. I wish I had embraced frugality and delayed gratification. Instead of chasing immediate satisfaction, I should have focused on building a solid financial foundation. This experience taught me a valuable lesson about the importance of responsible financial planning and the dangers of impulsive spending. Section 5. Charting a different course. Knowing what I know now, I would have approached my early adulthood with a greater sense of purpose and direction. Instead of drifting through my career, I would have invested time in exploring different fields and identifying a path that aligned with my interests and strengths. This exploration could have involved internships, shadowing professionals, and conducting thorough research to gain a deeper understanding of various career options. Armed with this knowledge, I could have pursued a trade or a degree in a field with high demand and earning potential. This proactive approach would have allowed me to start building a solid foundation for my future earlier on. It's never too late to make a change, but starting early can make a significant difference in the long run. Section 6. Investing in the future early on. The power of compound interest is a concept I wish I had grasped earlier. Instead of squandering my early earnings, I would have started investing, even if it was just a small amount each month. The magic of compounding allows even modest investments to grow exponentially over time. Imagine the financial security I could have built by consistently investing in low-cost index funds or dividend-paying stocks from a young age. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow, making time your greatest ally in building wealth. This understanding would have shifted my mindset from immediate gratification to long-term financial well-being. It's not about depriving myself, but rather delaying gratification to reap the rewards of compound growth in the future. Section 7. The freedom of frugality. Financial freedom isn't about amassing vast wealth, but rather having the flexibility and security to live life on your own terms. Looking back, I would have embraced frugality as a lifestyle choice, not a temporary sacrifice. This doesn't mean living a life devoid of enjoyment, but rather making conscious spending choices. Instead of buying a new car, I could have opted for a reliable used vehicle or explored alternative transportation options. This frugal mindset would have extended to other areas of my life, from housing to entertainment. By living below my means and avoiding unnecessary expenses, I could have saved more and invested earlier, accelerating my path to financial independence. Section 8. Learning from our missteps. The purpose of reflecting on past mistakes isn't to wallow in regret, but rather to extract valuable lessons that can guide us towards a brighter future. Each misstep, viewed through the lens of hindsight, becomes an opportunity for growth and improvement. It's essential to approach this process with self-compassion. We all make mistakes, it's part of being human. The key is to acknowledge them, understand where we went wrong, and use that knowledge to make better choices moving forward. Life is a continuous learning experience, and our mistakes are often our greatest teachers. Embrace the lessons they offer and allow them to shape you into a wiser, more resilient individual. Section 9. Embrace the power of reflection. Take some time to reflect on your own life. What mistakes have you made that you can learn from? What choices, if given a second chance, would you make differently? These reflections aren't about dwelling on the past, but rather using the past to inform your present and future. Remember, you are not defined by your past mistakes. You have the power to choose a different path, to make better decisions, and to create a future that aligns with your values and aspirations. Embrace the power of reflection, learn from your experiences, and step boldly into the future, armed with the wisdom gained from your journey.